to the New Orleans case. Local police in Las Vegas have identified the driver as 37-year-old Matthew Levelsberger. They say it appears the Green Beret soldier, who was on leave at the time, suffered from PTSD and left behind a letter explaining his actions.
This is an excerpt from that letter. He says, fellow service members, veterans, and all Americans, time to wake up. We are being led by weak and feckless leadership who only serve to enrich themselves. This was not a terrorist attack. It was a wake-up call. Americans only pay attention to spectacles and violence. What better way to get my point across than a stunt with fireworks and explosives?
Yeah, back here in New Orleans, there are still a lot of security questions that officials are rushing to answer before the Super Bowl comes to town just over a month from now. Alicia?
Garrett Taney reporting live in New Orleans. Good to see you. Thank you, Garrett. Okay, so let's bring in former FBI special agent and Fox News contributor Nicole Parker. Nicole, thank you so much for being here. You know, big picture here, there are like leadership problems all over the place. Obviously, the city of New Orleans and its police department has some things to contend with. But I'd like to talk specifically about the FBI and moving forward, especially with the new administration, because there is a lack of confidence in the way that the FBI conducts itself right now. What do you think needs to happen in order for Americans to feel safe with trusting the FBI again?
Right. So first of all, ASAC Alethea Duncan, I can tell you that countless current and former FBI agents have reached out to me, and I myself, along with them, are embarrassed and ashamed by her statement, her lack of competence in a very key moment. And this is why the FBI is not trusted, because they put out information like this. But going forward, I do agree that the FBI, their trust has been destroyed over the last several years. They do not have a good track record. The key is to put in solid leadership, get them in there, and to hold those accountable that have destroyed the trust of the American people. And there need to be tangible consequences for those that have been key in really betraying Americans' trust.
Hi, Nicole. It's Sapphire. I have a question for you. So the terrorist who ran his car through downtown Bourbon Street and killed and injured all of these people, the FBI said that he wasn't necessarily on their watch list, but obviously he became radicalized somewhere.